Yeah, what he doing? What you man? I just fuck a dread, get the dollar, make it bang. Give your bottle on the man, I just tell him on the floor. Baby girl, what you doing? What your man? I just fuck a dread, get the dollar, make it bang. I just give your bottle on the man, I just tell him on the floor. Baby girl, what you doing? What your man? Overwatch this spot. Yay. No, hell, man, I just started this. What you doing? What's your man? I just up his there, 50,000 there.
I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms on no vans. Then she telling all her friends, I might put them on the ground. Baby, wait, hop up in this race. No, this not a date, it's a cruise, but don't delay. You need some peanut butter for that jelly? Oh, I see you. Good layup. Way to finish at the rim. Tell him to get in the weight room.
We don't care. I know we don't care. But my dude look ugly, bro. Wait. What? Get out the way, get out the way, get out the way. Boy, you ugly.
It's NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams for what should be a... Won by Indiana. Jay.
Substitutions.
Collison. Beyond the arc for three. Oh, good offense, beating good defense. He showed that he had great chemistry with his teammates on that shot. Keep getting him good looks.
This big ass dude
will just keep scoring. Russell. Whoa! What a finish! They have set the tone in this one.
Boy.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Yeah, boy.
To Russell. Ed Davis. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Russell.
I'm out of bounds. That's a travel, buddy.
Short jumper stays out.
And a lot of times in this league, teams take days off. But if this defense keeps maintaining that style of pace defensively, this is going to be a dogfight.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's so hard to guard a bad shooter. Their form throws your pace off on how you defend it. Sometimes there's nothing you can do.
Down low for Harris. Off the assist.
Y'all
When you play for each other and not just for yourself,
that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your team with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points. That'll do it for the first quarter with the Nets in front.
Did he make that? Yo, I think he made that.
1 quarter in the books.
Yo, did he make that? Wait, nigga, make that? It's not a suitcase, so don't get mad at me. Oh, yeah, ball. I'm about to say, did he make that? Yeah, he ball. What thought he made that? Don't blame me. I'm not.
Both teams are trying to feel each other out, but I like the aggression that both teams established in the first quarter. This is the first quarter league. The way you play in the opening minutes really sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Here comes the screen. Deep left corner. Quinn turns it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Pacers control. Has a chance.
Let's go.
The shot almost. Jay, 28 wins a year ago for the Nets, but a couple of individuals,
What's my debt? Oh, it's already up.
In their playing time.
8 wins better than the year before. And think about Jared Allen for this team. He is a new age 5, has the versatility and the speed to run the court. And then you think about a guy like Spencer Dinwiddie, who actually got drafted in the 2nd round and actually gambled on himself, had a horrific knee injury. To see the kind of minutes due to the injuries that he played, and the level that he played at, this team is on the way.
Dinwiddie into the front court. We're a minute into the second quarter. Knocked loose.
Cookies.
Pacers come up with it. Inside, he scores.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. His team up by 1. Ed Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Ed Davis. He gets it.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7. Because either they're posterizing you, or that attempt can still be a poster.
Let's fly from beyond the arc. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get the offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Evans.
Back.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Heard the net break.
There you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player on that previous
Heard that
shot.
net break.
Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter.
Oh, shit.
To Dinwiddie. To Hollis Jefferson. Five on the shot clock.
Get this big
for 2.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and
Victor?
react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time it moves like that.
Oh, I missed a pass. It's my fault.
And a putback slam.
And I got a chance to hear a lot of the conversation at the bench. And one of the things they called out was owning the back. Looks like the message is really getting through.
To Hollis Jefferson. Has a look.
No.
Shot from Hollis Jefferson, no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them every possession.
Timer!
Complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
That was right there.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Thaddeus Young trying to cash in on a 3-point play. For his career, 67%.
How many points do I have? Got a solid 14 points.
Brooklyn with the basketball.
The return. Good.
Why even
Dang.
try that time?
I'm going to start calling him the windshield wiper, just erasing all the mistakes.
From the
Look up.
painted area, won't go down. To Collison.
Creepy.
And
Somebody do the ball
strokes it.
movement.
Showing
That's
you
solid
why
ball
he
movement.
belongs
There.
here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
Dinwiddie into the front court. 5-point game. To Allen Crabbe. Screen coming. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Now the Nets.
Come on,
going
bro.
to
Y'all boys
take
can't
a
do that with
timeout
me.
As they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Jay, there is no question.
They finna have to
Nets
start
have
leading.
long-term vision, and they are not breaking away from it.
That vision starts with Sean Marks, who's the GM of this team, and what he was able to pull.
Oh, nobody on me? Say less.
Pacers with
Right.
the possession. Oladipo. To Evans. Has a chance. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Russell to Allen Crabbe. Going along. Beyond the arc.
Shit.
That's what they brought
Bring
him
it
in
up with
for.
your base.
Allen Crabbe hits the three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center
It's a
their
foul,
focus
isn't it?
on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Fires the three. Missed it. Here's a chance from long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
What's on the crowd?
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Russell to Allen Crabbe. Turned away by Sabonis.
That's why a rim protector is a
I give
necessity
away
in this
it.
game.
Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
Gotta thank you, guys. 22.
The element of surprise on multiple fronts there. Well played.
Russell into the front court. The margins
On that, boy.
now
You
at
gotta do
7.
something with that.
And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Pacers come up with it. That one's going to be out of bounds.
Me!
Nets have the basketball. Russell to Fareed.
I'm pumping your bitch.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
Yeah.
To Oladipo. Off the assist.
You know, when I sit down and I think about it, it really blows my mind at how far Depot has came over the past 3 seasons. That first stop in Orlando, I remember watching a kid who had crazy talent and at times showed glimpses of brilliance, but also was really inconsistent. But at OKC, though, something changed, and it had to be the influence of Russell Westbrook. When you're around a dude that plays with 110% every day of the week, that has to push you mentally to levels that you never experienced before. That was the first time in his NBA career that he played meaningful basketball. He played with a purpose. Now when I look at him, I see a refocus. I see the dedication to the game he loves. There's no doubt now that he is the leader of this franchise.
D'Angelo Russell. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
Russell fires the three, buries the wide-open three. That's too easy.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
From long range, great defense, forcing the miss. He'll let one
Hell no,
fly
that was
from
shot.
half court. Third quarter comes to an end. The Pacers have the lead.
I keep it way up there.
So the Pacers.
I gotta think about this, bro. Oh, almost had it.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Russell to Allen Crabbe.
I could hit the ball like that, but yeah, we didn't see that.
Wide open look won't go. To Oladipo. To Collison. And 2 points to the board.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Nice finish at the rim.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him, make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Here comes the screen. For three. Oh, that's how it's done.
A lackluster first-half performance, but this half, you seem like a different person.
Knocked loose.
Bob really passed the ball.
Russell with it up top. Trailing by 14. Count it.
And did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Indiana with the basketball. Easy pad to the rim.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Russell can't call the defense. D'Angelo Russell hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
19-footer at the buzzer. This one to the Pacers as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Pacers were solid in today's victory. They were very opportunistic on defense, and it earned them a bunch of steals. Those first turnovers made all of the difference. I don't...
Game drive. Defense.
It wasn't surprising to see this team on the losing end of this matchup. They weren't very good with their execution, and they suffered for it.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.
Oh shoot! How many points did I have? Now let me see this game. Oh my god, I had the most points. I didn't have the most points. Only had 11? Huh. That's bad. Well, I don't start any books, so I ain't even shipping. I'm winning Rookie of the Year. I'm calling it. Me for Rookie of the Year. Motherfucker, no tricks.
High school girls ignore me. Oh yeah, that's me. Now I'm on the road. Shorties on my shoulders. Saying I'm about to. So yeah, I've been a man. Still gon' love me when the fan. Are you? Oh really now? Aye man, let's get it done. I got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come round with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You could get what you want, long as you're around me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Come ride with me, baby, come ride with me. Ride with me, baby, come ride with me. You know I gotta get what they ask for. Like Tupac spitting out of tabloids. I'm Will Smith hanging with the bad boys. Get it done with way I'm from, didn't even have much. Waters and crackers when they have none. Everyone put to do it. No, different like five. Still got a heart to pull. So don't let me go. Cause I'm here for you. Akon flow like it's 06. To my whole family, on trip. Dog modes, at it again. I'm a dog, but I'm new. Got what you want, what you need. You know I'm on my way. Baby, come ride with me. This is not a drill. I gotta keep it real. You can get what you want, long as you're around me.
Oh my god, that's another one. Hold on. God. Thank you. I was trying to fix my shoes. But I'm hungry, dude. Damn. The big red shit, got me some yellow shit, man. No, I tried to fix my shoes, not people. We try to find out how to do this. The bad rapper. This is fight. Thank you, coach.
It's only a few room left, I don't treat them different, love them all the same. Teamwork made the dream work, but you gotta be a team first. You ain't seen hurt, you ain't put in work. You ain't verse, you just quit on me like you was well. I can't even lie, yeah, that hurt me. The red is short. I rob them on, cause I know they robbing me. Just keep it warm, you ain't get a lot of me. Don't even say hi to me. I rob them on, cause I know they robbing me.
The league got me to go to my league 7. This is YouTube.
Seminary, go something. Your baby mama go something. 26 is on a bench truck with a bad from Dykeman. She Dominican, but she light skin. Might beat that indictment. This is celebrate. Got 1,000 ones and 1,000. Them seminary boys get money. Where you from? Just 1,000 bucks. My Philly got a chilling on the weekend. She mad as at me right now because I was her best friend DM, Miss Phil.
Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat, keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like a vice car. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat, keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white car. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight son. First off, bow down, cause this feel like midnight club in D-Town. What's up? Double additional keys in the ignition. My hat tipping, Dontrell Willis with the feet kicking, knees cranking. You see what Pete cranking? I mean, listen, y'all be tripping. See, we lately been seeing y'all be grating. I mean, facing y'all cheap fragrance. They know me, the phonies. They copy, they jogging, but Groxy, he just and the pretty boy finna engine title reign. Arturo Gotti, we in this thing with the whole posse in this fit. Just asking to just rob me, and these kicks just asking to start rocking, but you ain't just watch me. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Yeah, hands up like black and white's calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you trying to fight son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat, just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you trying to fight son.
How we still 3-0?
This is all me, so please don't ask. Ballin' on a budget, gotta make this last. Nick driving records, hoping we don't crash. Pull up mad deep with all my little bro just dropped your rent on denim. In the back with my feet up kicking. Belly out with my shirt that's linen. I'm just trying to vibe, yeah, we out here gigging. Two-stepping, just out here killing. Getting hot in here, plus done kicked in. I need to slow down for your boy gets kicked out. Still feeling myself, just socializing. But you better not ask me to start freestyling. Honestly, I don't like the nightlife, fool. Since I'm here, I guess I'll enjoy the lights like you.
I mean, that was a pro.
See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. See you sweat. Yeah. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. Son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Lights on. Son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I just wanna see you sweat. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Yeah. Hands up like black and white's calm. Go ahead and clap your hands like you tryna fight. Son. Go ahead and keep the lights on. I see you sweat. Just keep the lights on. Hands up like black and white's calm. I just wanna see you sweat. See you sweat.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. There was no on my rep. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked, I've been self-made from the dribble. I was been saying I'm a killer. Look, playing no games with you. Pop clutch, switch lanes on you. Look, I laid down the game for you. Taught you how to charge more than what they paid for you. On the whole thing for you.
Reinvest, double up, then explain for you. Gotta be love. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all false claims, it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a... Nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time that I checked. It was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap last time that I checked. I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat last time that I checked. I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked. Come through fly check. No cosign, I ain't need radio to do mine. I done fine and I take my time and take my tribe. Every level that I crossed in this game like state lines, it was visionary. Either I'm genius or it's scary. Maybe it's both in this balance I deliver daily. For every in these streets trying to feed the babies. The single mama's working hard not to miss a payment. And dirty money get washed on royalty statements. Black owners in this game are powerful racists. Young in the set just doing it makeshift out the garage. It's how you end up in charge. It's how you end up in penthouses, end up in cars. It's how you start off a end up a boss. It's how you win the whole thing and then with sweat dripping down your face since the mission. Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked. First you get the money, then respect, then the power and the come next. Last time that I checked.
I got the front and in the back. We on the way and that's a fact. This real, this ain't rap. Where everybody wanna act pro-black. The last lie you heard, this ain't that. This, that, I did. Made it out the gutter. Nip told you the middleman. I told you wearing they clothes, I want my own. Y'all get on, y'all label, I on my own. Hey, Nip, I remember all that game you throw me. Round and get played by the label owners. Talk that to these Adrian Broner. But secure the window, don't let the game push you. Cause when it's game over, it's when the game over. And all they do is play the game till this game over. And you be giving game like a big brother mission. Never let them take it from us.
Last time that I checked, it was 5 chains on my neck. It was no on my rap. Last time that I checked, I was selling in the set. Make $250,000, no sweat. Last time that I checked, I'm the streets voice out west. Legendary self-made progress. Last time that I checked, first you get the money, then respect, then the power and come next. Last time that I checked.
My girl. So you talking about what? Ain't got nothing, man. Ain't got nothing on no neck. No, straight like that, dude.
Mike Wilmer.
Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. Yeah, my guys design your boots. Look in your eyes. Nothing for no nothing. Nothing gets to me too close. Ain't got nothing for no nothing. Be doing the most. I was ducking. Yeah, my guys design your boots. Look in your eyes and I see. Hold on, be surprised when you see.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. We're at Little Caesars Arena. Tonight, the Detroit Pistons taking on the Indiana Pacers. The Indiana Pacers begin this game with the basketball. Jay, no question, the Pacers were the surprise of the NBA last year. What are your... Beyond the arc for 3. Message received. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Ish Smith to Griffin. Driving right to the basket. Goes to the right side. Ish Smith. And that'll be out of bounds off of Oladipo. Ish Smith out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. To Collison. Can't miss those.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. Got to make those.
Smith on the drive, but his shot won't fall. Works it. Short jumper misses. Got a piece to knock it away.
That kid can block out the sun, huh?
Nice pass to get things going.
This game is so mental. Trust me, some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
To Drummond. Can't connect from in close.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Pass stolen by Detroit. Oh, look out. Blake Griffin. 2 for 2. That's what you want. Jay, simply put, have we seen Blake Griffin's ceiling?
I think there's a chance that Blake Griffin could potentially be better, but it will be way more difficult when you don't have an elite point guard who can pass the ball and put it for you on a platter each and every possession.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. Probing the defense. Screen coming.
Screen, I got your help.
Ish Smith. To Griffin. Shot from the lane won't go.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Tough make through traffic.
Usually rookies allow themselves to get sped up because they're so hyped to play against the greats. But you got a different speed to your game. It's called poise.
Turns, hops, and finishes. The abuse at the rim for Blake Griffin.
Every time I hear Blake's name, I think about what could have been. Yeah, Blake, I miss Lob City too.
Flushes down the slam.
That's how you punctuate a good first quarter. 3 more left to go, but you've set the momentum for the second.
Curling inside. And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
You see this all the time. The defensive players establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Late heave to beat the buzzer, and it won't be close as time expires here in the first quarter. 1 quarter down. Neither side really good.
Substitutions.
Jay, sum it up. Why was Victor Oladipo the most improved last year?
Because he was no longer Robin. Victor Oladipo has become Batman, and he's owning the responsibility of becoming Batman. And this is going to be a great year for him because he attacks the game the same way Russell Westbrook does. That short stint at OKC taught Victor Oladipo how to compete 24/7.
Ish Smith to Stanley Johnson. The screen sets him up for 2.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
The possession in favor of Detroit. Good look that time, but off the mark. To Evans. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Off the mark at the line. Ish Smith. ready to shoot at the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Oh.
Misses the first. Oh, he missed them both. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Got it.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Knocked loose. Oladipo into the front court. The margin is 2. Halftime on the horizon. Off the assist.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Fires the 3. And hits the first free throw. Knocks down the second free throw. Hits all 3 free throws. Pistons ball here. And he throws it down. Nuclear from Blake Griffin. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Time expires to end the first half. The Pacers have the lead.
The Pacers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. It was their playmaking, the way they...
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going.
Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters.
Let's go, fellas. It's go time. Substitutions, Detroit.
Pacers, Jay, were good last year. Then they got better in free agency.
They lose Lance Stevenson to L.A., but then they get a ton of under-the-radar type of players. Kyle O'Quinn, who provides toughness. Doug McDermott, 6'10 shooter from the outside, pick and pop type of player. Imagine that with Victor Oladipo. You get a guy like Tyreek Evans, who's an explosive scorer. And then Aaron Holiday. He might be the key. The third Holiday brother could be the backup PG of the future.
Add 2 points to the board.
Man down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Number 3, John Lure.
It's no good. Not sure what he was thinking there.
But I don't put that on the shooter, Ed. I put that on the passer. You have to put your players in the best possible position to score the ball. You know that's not a strength of his.
Pistons have it.
Here we go.
Keep on trying. Shot's no good there.
You know, as a shooter, you recognize that was good defense, but that's more on you than it is the defense. Challenge yourself to get the ball back and continue to be aggressive.
Hand in his face, still hits. You don't see that very often.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
I got ball. This is all me.
To Luke Kennard. Nothing going here on that drive. Kennard shot off the mark.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Inside, he scores.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
It's Detroit's ball. Knocked loose. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Pistons. To Evans. Trying to cash in. It's good.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
Has a chance. No good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Nice pass to set things up.
Look, do I love the versatility offensively of Domantas Sabonis? Yes. But let me tell you why I love even more. Sometimes you need somebody who just gives a hard scream. Somebody to put the defender right on their back. Send a message. That's what Sabonis brings to the table.
To Stanley Johnson. O'Quinn turns it away. Pacers come up with it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Johnson to Luke Kennard. Here comes the screen. The drive right to the basket. Cashes in for two.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Second effort. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
To Luke Kennard. Shot clock to 4 for the Pistons. Has a look. It's no good. If he takes those shots, he'll be back on the bench in no time. That's the end of the third quarter with the Pacers way out in front. With the basketball to start the fourth quarter, and it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game, and this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it.
Ooh, I think people are leaving already.
To Collison. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
They got him in the first round to do exactly that. make tough shots, and help them win games.
Right now, the Pistons have the basketball. To Griffin. To Stanley Johnson. Pacers secure the rebound. For three. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Great defense there, forcing the pickup from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
To Oladipo. Collison. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. He hits.
Well, there you have it. The defense just took notice of this young player in that previous shot. Guarantee you they won't leave him open next time.
Ish Smith to Griffin. To Stanley Johnson. Drummond. The big fella, Andre Drummond. Consistent effort. He's at 50%.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Collison. He buries it. Double team comes. He says, why not?
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Off the mark. Not a high percentage shot.
Oh, I see how you're playing this chess match. That's what you keep doing defensively. Keep baiting him and luring him into shooting that jump shot. Exploit him.
Going to launch beyond the arc, around the perimeter. 4-3. Not
Come
easy.
on, you can't guard me,
The
bro.
reality is,
You
some
can't guard
players
me.
have it and some players don't. There's a reason why they call him the one.
Now the Pistons going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset. Pacers control. Collison. Lets it fly from long range. I don't know, Jay. They have a big lead. This game is just about over. He might not make many friends on the other side with that three.
I don't want to hear that generic coaching speak about dwindle down the shot clock, use the clock is your friend. No, if you have a chance to beat him by 50, beat him by 50. If you want to beat him by 100, keep shooting more threes.
To Evans. Fires the three. Man, that was a tough shot.
See the three, be the three. Some young players look like deer in headlights out there on the court. But you got something different. You got that moxie.
Johnson showing why when he's at his best, he could be a great pro.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Johnson to Smith. Beyond the arc for three. Good closeout, but Ish Smith still knocks it down.
Ugh, did you see the way the ball came off his hands? Not the best form in the world, but it is where it is. Count it. Maybe just don't count on it all the time.
Knocked loose. Collison. Kennard to Smith.
Oh, I should have said
Ish
that.
Smith.
Oh.
3 for 6 now.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Knocked loose.
Oh my God, this
Pistons
nigga's doing
have
his reaching, bro.
Oh,
Look at
he
that
got
shit.
there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
It's Indiana basketball. Fires the three. Buries it.
It doesn't matter if it's off the dribble, off a quick pass, or off an ISO. When the ball's in this young player's hands, something just feels right.
That won't go. Deep three at the buzzer. This one to the Pacers as they cruise to win a game that was never really in doubt.
The Pacers put on a show in a blow.
Player of the game.
Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Player of the game.
The highlight says it all. He's your player of the game.
$50.
Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
I missed. I got it back.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.
Rookie of the year. Oh, fuck that, leave it alone.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up.
I'm not a rookie.
Count it.
I'm actually an all-star.
Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper, it's sort of habitual.
See, I'm an all-star now, boy. Catch up.
But money you give me that's typical. I wanted it physical. $1 million I count up in intervals. Without it I'm miserable. Don't wanna fall off, so I'm all in my bag. Thinking God like it's biblical. I know it's gonna solve every problem I have. I bought on the principle. Remember the teachers is all on my. Now look, all of them pitiful. And all of a sudden I'm so good at math. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up. Count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die. Oh no, don't stress. Big pills. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give up if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting big. I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. My running tip drills, can't sit still. Don't give a if it kills. It mixed well. I'm only counting. Don't stress, proceed with caution. I heard if you taste it, it only results in a hole in your heart. I take the whole cake and I won't leave a portion. It's only an organ. Thank God mama couldn't afford it. The loneliest orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. My rollie is scorching. The that hated is slowly endorsing. Now Cody important. My beside me like Tommy and Martin. We ballin' your courtin'. This with your like we Tony your heart in. She don't need a. She from all of the money we countin'. Count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die, but you can't live without it. Count it up, count it up, count it up,
count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it up, count it. Can't take it when you die.
I beg man, shut up. Let me see you, darling. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you go. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you go. My mommy said I could be anybody. I said I want more money than I'm money. Break bread with that guy who made the Bugatti. Lifestyle is get money, bun everybody. Bang, ting, wife, go money to something. Bang, bang. One who understands why I'm always. Who told you I can't handle man? Is it? You're on the floor, I'm still holding man. Is it? Got me talking. Yeah, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you go. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you go. My 9 to 5 looking like my hobby. I'm living life like a Marvel movie. Stable life, say hi to my. Take a ride, let's go on my. Why you surprised when I buy you? Who told you I ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you go. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. Now bet you go. Oh, I swear down, I'ma show them I'm in. They rich down, they put down money. All them clowns never help nothing. And they go space now in the bandwagon. Right round town in my bandwagon. Screaming, who told you we ain't got no money? Who told you I can't handle money? You're on the floor, I'm still holding money. Got me talking. Hey, let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. See you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. I bet you go. I love the weekend, girls up. Let me see you, darling. I love the weekend, girls up. I bet you go. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like. My lie, 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 like.
Hey, I've been going like the Energizer. Yeah, I'm supplying no like Elijah. In the cut, no, my run a compartment Elijah. They say life is a and if that is the case, then I'm finna surprise. And no, I am not an advisor, but I do advise you to pay attention. Never need to mention I'm the heads. Finna push it to the ledge. Yeah, my meds. Ain't got no love for the feds. Can that thing go to your head? Me watch where you tread. I'm finna kill it instead. I'm finna, I can never done it, and I wanna run it, and I wanna keep it going and going like infinity. Be the only entity to ever rip it apart. Finna start like this, finna heart like this, finna rip a million miles a minute, no nitrous. Do it righteous. I've been down this road before. Everybody think that they do, but they don't. Swear to God that they would, but they won't. Spitting riddles in the middle of a pastime. Me and my mom feeling divine like yeah. Finna get it like yeah. I done made $20 million. I don't flex to be acknowledged. At this point, it's common knowledge. All you haters been about it. You in the club throwing dollars, but I'm saving mine so my kids go to college. Or maybe whatever they wanna do. Just as long as they never say
Daddy blew $20 million. Ay. He had to flex to be acknowledged. Ay. He in the club throwing dollars and I cannot afford to send me to college. Ay. Daddy just wanna be loved, just like everybody wanna be accepted. Ay. But somehow he had neglected me and my mama for all of this rap. Ay. No, I can up with that. Ay. No, I can up with that. Who you know dropped the album back to back to back to back to back to back again. I'm back again and snap again. That ain't no other way to write again. Happening cause I've been living in a world of my own. Leave me alone, I'm in the zone where I've been prone to destroy. You cannot avoid this. Whack have annoyed this. Yes, you know I enjoy this. Preach, yeah, I'm trying to reach everybody in the streets, putting words to the beats. Each one, teach one, yeah, I'm trying to reach one. Who the beast one? That be me on the top to the east one. Tell me how you really want to do it right now. Trying to let everybody know nobody heard of this, heard of us. We ain't going nowhere, it's a hurt of us. Hold up, roll up. Levitating like I'm David Blaine. Living a dream like I'm David Ames. Talk all you want, we are not the same. Step in the spot that ain't know the name. So more albums my first week than Harry Styles and Katy Perry. That ain't a sign of the times, then I don't know what is. Man, it's scary cause I've been blowing up like C4 and I'm 3 for 3 like a free throw. Anybody hating on the boy, take a step back and then now my phone blowing up like ring, 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 ring. That Kevin Durant, I'm a champion. Check the numbers, I'm a champion. Can't sleep on the boy anymore, but the haters that love to hate gon' Star-Lord, champion. Know the name and they know the alias, that's for sure. Gave him 44, now here's 44 more.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone. Running out the box. Leave me alone. You done a what? Leave me alone. Running out the box. Leave me alone. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. You was my little, I was fine with that. How you just gon' play me? I ain't fine with that. Thinking about you daily, crazy while I'm flexing. Oh, we was flexing. Always I told you that you be a star. Goals in our checklist. Question it, or check your message. Knew that I could from the start. Oh, she was texting. She called, leaving them gone, yeah. She on, dreaming we on, yeah. Ay, dropping some cool, dropping the top of my car. Ay, I cannot took me, she playing her part, yeah. Ay, life is new, I like dark. Ay, asking myself, I want she leave her like in the dark, like leave me alone. Running out the bus, leave me alone. You done a what? Leave me alone. Running out the bus, leave me alone. Yeah. You can't play me, I'm just till I'm lazy like a throwback. You ain't know that. My like I'm Lil Kodak. No, what it ain't good at. I can't sweat you. I'm like who that? I can't sweat you. I don't do that. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I ain't want you to depart. Hey, I'm with you, but I kept with you 'cause you different. You can't play your part. No. Hey, tell you the truth. I'm with you from the start. Hey, I cannot. Not playing a part. Like, leave me alone. Running out the bus. Leave me alone. You done a what? Leave me alone. Running out the bus. Leave me alone. Yeah.
Mommy had something in the trunk. You gonna leave again? Where is it? Where is it?
I be bowling right there with the Knicks play. Get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my
Really?
switch lanes.
No, these are not. You already got it.
I've been finessing since the 6th grade. Now my cut fade. Blue face, money stacking tall, it's like 6'8". Blue rave, star shining all in your face. It took me a minute, now I'm in the game. Wait a minute, I've been like it's minute paid, minute paid.
You had got it.
Paid away. You gotta meditate. Get the guap, I'm praying.
Yo, in that bucket with the blue chair ties.
Me when I hit the spot. Big bank rolls, used to post about a chicken spot.
I mean, not the bucket, but the box.
I can never fall, say real, but you really not moving like a bending post like O'Neal, you ain't sending. Hey, I be bowling right there with a nigga play, get cake, gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke, got my straight, switch lanes, now they switching up, made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey, got 1,000 ways just to get
Amon took a boo-boo, no.
BK turn up the freeway. I just made a highlight, need a replay. I be getting to it every night. What's the
I'm not resigning with them.
down, tables turn like a DJ. Shorty, you should leave your man, he a cheapskate. I can make a lot of bands on a weekday. She know that
I'm not resigning them. Sorry, they're bad. Terrible. Horrible. Bad.
Money, I just put the cash on the 3-way. Going back through the speed race. Hey, I'ma cut her off. I need space. I don't want your heart. I just need. I've been on my grind. Boy, you need skates. I got in the game like it's EA. I be ballin' right there where the Knicks play. Get cake. Gotta make sure mama rent paid. I was dead broke. Got my straight. Switch lanes. Now they switching up. Made. I've been finessing since the 6th grade. I might cut her off if it fade. Wait, I just she get straight. Hey,
I won't play for them.
just to get paid.
You put the queen and stuff away? No. What did you? Oh my God. I will. What? I said I won't. I don't want to play for them. Yeah, at least one Rick of the year.
And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Say that I don't want my thing. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it.
DeAndre Ayton?
All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. Birds in the singing like Jodeci. I cause of my courtesy. Been doing show, pick up my currency. Versace slippers, color burgundy. Rappers be talking, think they hurting me. I took a smack, come work for me. Keep the kissing.
Let's go!
They looking for me. Coming up watching the on TV like that what I wanted to be. Now the one get paid for it. They got us a blessing to see. Doing shows I'm on stage for. St. Laurent on my feet.
Yes, sir.
And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on the ball, all this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it.
I need help.
Can I vibe on it? Get live. I told that for me. Drop my top, now I'm. A lot of these rappers getting older than me. Publishing, you owe it to me. I'm
Dropping the top and showing the run to the money, we trying to get fit. My mind and I had a vision. And then I arrived with 25. We sell out the whole facility. Not liking your vibe, your energy. I came from the with Kimberly. Assembly. We had a good time in Italy. Yo, these be lying by loyalty. Get on my knees, praying to God to cover me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. And you know I got that roll on me. I put the soul in me. Sailor on board my feet. All this jewelry, they gon' notice me. I wanna keep my eyes on it. Wanna cry on it. Can I vibe?
Why does always happen on my career?
Get live, yeah. On side, yeah. Give me right.
Ready for it?
Yeah.
What? Alright.
If young Metro don't trust you, homie.
Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven. We can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah. We can go legend, we can go legend.
Clay Thompson? I look good in red.
Look, this not a drill, this the real thing. I do what the feelings. Made my blueprints on my life.
Yesterday.
I create the energy that they keep stealing. Detroit legend.
Hey Siri. Yes or no?
Bro, it's John Legend. All this sunshine, it's still raining blessings. Skirt out the Maybach, I'm dressed fresher than my reverend. Oh my God, you watch your socks. Me and all my inner circle, we keep thinking out the box. Dog, when life go too hard on you, you gon' go legend and not me. I got no other op. I go so hard, I might wake up with a concussion. The way I piece this together, man, it's puzzling.
I look good in red.
Nowadays we husky. God is my witness, you look, can't judge me.
This is more like it.
Perfect life you lie about in your captions. When I was down, I swear they made me feel inferior. Judging me by my outside, that's just my exterior. Not seeing what I was made of, that's my interior. Didn't let that break me, instead I broke the barriers. Oh y'all, praise Allah, that's my parag like Bobby bro. By naughty up, in my castle like Mario. I get it in my heart and soul. You boys got no cardio. All of my soldiers rock army clothes. Head of my time like Marty though. Watching the Rick and Morty show. While all these bands still on the flow. Came from the dirt, all I had to do was grow. Remember
looking like we possess. Me and my best friend, boy, 7-Eleven, boy, we can go legend, 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 yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, we can go legend, yeah. Me and my best friend, 7-Eleven.
I be paranoid, I gotta keep. I got like me this right in the money. I love it even though it's bad. I can't let none of these get into my head. And all my friends locked up, got caught up in the feds. And all my sins washed up, yeah, free my said. I be close to saying I ain't supposed to say. Sometimes I wanna go ghost, I might go MIA.
Still screaming free to find they coming home now. All this about
It's NBA action on EA Sports. Alongside the former Chicago Bulls guard, Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. And Jay, I know this takes you back.
Ed, there's no better feeling this time of year than hearing sneakers squeak on the court and seeing guys.
Won by the law.
You know what's coming. Go get it. Substitutions.
I got one.
Beverly. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
That's what they need to do more of. Attack that basket. Hit them where it hurts.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Clippers have the basketball to Gilgeous-Alexander. Beverly. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Inside, he scores.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
Beverly into the front court. 9-point margin to Gortat. Knocked loose. Couldn't keep it in. It's out off Greg Monroe, so it'll stay with the LA Clippers. Gilgeous-Alexander. Cashes in for two.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there. But let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
Bulls have it. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Did you see that change of direction mid-flight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
A bad pass, and the Bulls have it. And count the basket.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. It has been all Bulls. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Jay, let's talk about the rookie out of Duke. Give us a scouting report on Wendell Carter Jr.
Well, he has an old-school four-man's game with the skill set that is adaptable to today's game. And him and Lauri Markkanen together in that front court provide you the versatility that every guard would dream of involved in pick and pops.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
To Tobias Harris. Lets it fly from long range. The Bulls with the rebound. Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully, initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Bradley to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the three. Gilgeous-Alexander forcing one there. Well defended. From long range, he was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Gortat. Bulls come away with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Substitutions, Chicago.
Bulls with it. Irving. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there. Gets a look. Can't hit. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Lauri Markkanen. Williams across the timeline. Under a minute to go before halftime. Howard to Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for three.
The legend of Lou Will continues, and it only gets better in time. He is instant offense, and we've seen that this year when he dropped 50 points on the Golden State Warriors in a win. From having mentors like Allen Iverson to some of the biggest rappers in the game, there's no doubt he is a compilation of mixtapes on the court.
Team foul number 4, Los Angeles Clippers.
Free throw good. A three-point play as they move in front here just before the break. To Williams.
To number 11, Avery Bradley.
Bulls with the rock. Irving. For three. Buries it.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Williams into the front court. His guys should be able to get the final shot.
Number 23, Louis Williams.
And it's Harris who's able to clear the rebound. Beyond the arc for three. Offensive rebound and a putback slam. Time expires to end the first half. Nice cushion for the Bulls.
The Bulls entered the locker room at halftime with a significant lead. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunity.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Jay, 27 wins a year ago for the Bulls. What can this team be?
They have the potential to be a playoff team, but in order for that to happen, a lot of guys need to take that major next step in their careers. Lauri Markkanen needs to step up. Chris Dunn, his backup role. What position will he play at the PG spot? Wendell Carter, their first-round draft pick. And also Jabari Parker. He is the key cog in this wheel. If he is healthy and plays to the level of expectation that we know he can, this team can make the playoffs.
Williams has a chance. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
To Beverly. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. So Wendell Carter has a look. Add 2 points to the board.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Oh, I like what you're doing right now. It looks like you're running some DHOs into PNRs. That's dribble handoffs into pick and rolls. You keep running that action, you're constantly going to keep the defense guessing.
Williams across the timeline. His guys down by 9. Oh, Carter with the rejection. Clippers recover. Superman, Dwight Howard. 3 for 6 now.
14-year NBA veteran Dwight Howard didn't become the player we all hoped he would become, but still a very serviceable big in this league. Actually, 5th in the NBA in terms of offensive rebounding last year.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. Beverly to Howard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Here's a chance from long range. Beverly into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Shot from the lane won't go. To Irving. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Defender was right there. He has to know better. Beverly into the front court. Down 8. Harris. To Williams. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
4-3. Can't go down. Smothering defense. Williams to Beverly. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
To Wendell Carter. Irving. Zach LaVine. And the rebound comes down to Harris. Beverly into the front court. Margins 8. And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Jay, the Clippers last year were 2 games better than 500. Pretty amazing when you think about what they dealt with.
Most definitely. Think about what happened in the offseason. They traded Austin Rivers. They also lose DeAndre Jordan to free agency, but everything for this Clipper organization starts with Lou Williams. He is the stud for this team. It's the second time in his career he's been named Sixth Man of the Year, and that's why they signed the 31-year-old to a 3-year, $24 million deal.
Fires the three. Great defense, forcing the miss. Jabari Parker. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
To Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. To Williams. From long range. And Lou Williams, he doesn't miss many of those. A wide open look for 3.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough 2 than a wide open 3.
Williams into the front court. His team down 9. Gilgeous-Alexander to Williams. Going to launch beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Another shot won't go either.
I agree. I thought there was a foul, but also it's all about your approach. You can't come down the lane and jump off one leg. It's called a power lift. Go off 2 legs and expect the contact.
Great defense there, forcing the pickup. That ends the 3rd quarter. The Bulls have the lead. The Clippers with the basketballs.
Hey, this all game. Let's take it home now. Substitutions, Chicago.
Gilgeous-Alexander to Tobias Harris. No good. Defense catching a break there.
Seems like a lot of contact on that play. If I were that player, I would pull the ref over to the side, talk to him, express to him how much contact there was so he could look for that same foul call potentially the next time down the court.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Williams to Gilgeous-Alexander. To Williams. There's a pass stolen by Chicago.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Taking advantage of the turnover.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Howard to Tobias Harris. Short jumper won't fall. No good. The defender was a little too close for comfort.
Misses happen. Don't put your head down. Let that motivate you on the defensive end. Use it for something positive.
Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
Ed, did you see what this pass just did? Now it encourages his teammates to move with more sense of urgency because they understand that next time down the court, they might be on the receiving end of that pass.
Has a chance. Cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Chicago basketball. Great feed. Zach LaVine doing what he does best.
A 2-time dunk champion. I love watching Zach LaVine play. But you can't become a league guard that they haven't had since Steve.